Welcome, everyone. To start off an exciting new school year, today I will outline our goals and strategies for fostering a positive school culture and ensuring student success. Let's explore how we can work together to achieve these goals. So, as you can see, our first slide here is the community snapshot infographic I created to better understand the demographics, needs, and values of our community. This data highlights areas where we can make the greatest impact and informed the goals we've set for the school year. This infographic summarizes key data from our community. RSU4 Schools serves a diverse group of students with a significant percentage in need of support both academically and socially. Our focus this year will be on creating equitable opportunities for all students, particularly those from underrepresented or underserved groups. Sorry about that. As you can see on the infographic, it highlights our demographics, and it also summarizes our community needs and priorities. So we have a focus on inclusivity. With a diverse student population, inclusivity is key. The district emphasizes the need for diverse course offerings, which is reflected in the over 100 courses offered across 7 departments, including advanced placement and dual enrollment courses. We also have a one-to-one technology resource that is offered to all of our students, ensuring each student has access to iPads and Chromebooks to support learning, making it crucial to ensure that technology is being used effectively to engage students. Family engagement. There is a priority to engage families to support student learning in and out of school. Seen in the community resources provided, food pantry, remote learning supports, and other resources are also available to our community. This will all help strengthen student success with those resources provided. We also emphasize on small class sizes and teacher retention. The district values maintaining small class sizes as reflected by the staff turnover rate of just 5%, which is below the state and national average. This is vital for fostering strong relationships between teachers and students. And let's see. The community seems to prioritize, so when we look at the community snapshots and insights that we see from this infographic, the community seems to prioritize inclusivity, technology access, small class sizes, and family engagement. These priorities are aimed at fostering a positive school culture, supporting diverse student needs, and preparing students for their future academic and career endeavors. These findings also reflect the conscious effort of balancing educational programming with financial capacity of the community. This information will guide the goals of engaging families, promoting inclusivity, and supporting student success through academic and extracurricular opportunities. Our next slide talks about our core values and virtues of our community, and as you can see, these are the ones that we have listed for our school district that were created by staff and administration, as well as the school board that includes community members. So Our community holds strong values that are integral to our students' personal and academic growth, including responsibility, empathy, perseverance, leadership, and critical thinking. These values are deeply rooted in principles of inclusivity and guide our school's mission. By emphasizing these virtues, we create a culture that not only supports student learning, but also fosters their development as compassionate, resilient, and responsible individuals. As we move forward this year, we will explore how to incorporate character education initiatives to further cultivate these traits in our students. Programs such as service projects, leadership roles, and social emotional learning activities will help instill these important virtues, contributing to an inclusive and positive environment that support both academic success and personal growth. Let's see, down here we have some examples of how we might do that, and that's implementing programs that encourage students to demonstrate empathy and responsibility through school-wide service projects or classroom discussions. Additionally, promoting leadership opportunities for students can help reinforce the importance of responsibility and perseverance. And as the year goes on, we can definitely look into some opportunities that might come up that would lend itself to better explore these options. Our next slide are the goals that we have for this school year. So we have two main goals: engaging families to strengthen student learning in and out of school, and promoting inclusivity in learning and a positive school culture. So our main goals this year are aligned with the identified needs in our community. Strengthening family engagement is crucial for improving student outcomes, especially for those who may not have significant resources at home, which we definitely see within our community. Promoting inclusivity with help ensures that all students feel supported and valued regardless of their background and ability. So we definitely see within our community that there are students who are coming in with less of their needs being met, and we need to address that this year and making sure that all students are getting their needs met. Our next slide is looking at the data, so leveraging community data for decision making. I have outlined here some of the things that could help us do this. So the data gathered in our community snapshot will guide us how we allocate resources this year. For example, given the tech resources already in place, we will ensure equitable access to learning materials. Additionally, we will focus on addressing the specific needs of our special education and language learner populations. Next, we have strategies for engaging families. So this is definitely an integral part of our goals that we've created this year. So as you can see, I've listed some main ideas that are going to help us get there. So regular communication, workshops and trainings, community partnerships are all things that we are going to work on this year. So research shows that when families are actively engaged in their children's education, student outcomes improve. This year, we will implement a combination of communication strategies such as regular newsletters and training for parents to foster stronger partnerships between home and school. Those newsletters will be coming from grade levels and will be posted monthly, in addition to contact information for each individual teacher within the newsletters for parents to connect with their teachers easily and more conveniently. Um, let's see. So strategies to promote inclusivity. So we have differentiated instruction and culturally relevant teaching. So inclusivity in learning means ensuring that every student has access to an education that meets their individual needs. This isn't anything new to us in the teaching world, but we are going to emphasize this year for our community. By using differentiated instruction and culturally relevant pedagogy, we can ensure that all students feel engaged and supported in their learning environment. I know that most of our teachers are following best practice when they teach. We are just going to make sure that we emphasize these areas even more than we may have in the past. Let's move on. So creating a positive and inclusive school culture. We're going to explore restorative practices and peer mentoring. So promoting inclusivity extends beyond the classroom. By implementing restorative practices, we can create a safe and supportive environment where students feel respected and valued. Peer mentoring will also provide students with an opportunity to build leadership skills and foster inclusivity. Sorry. This is going to look very different than it has in the past. We are going to look across grade levels to have mentorships. We are going to offer these opportunities all year long and really explore what our students want to lead and how they want to lead, what that looks like and means for them. Supporting human flourishing through character education. So this brings us to our next our slide. So human flourishing is not just about academic success. It's about nurturing well-rounded individuals. By focusing on character education and social emotional learning, we are helping students build personal qualities they need to succeed in school and life. So we always have to think of the bigger picture, why we are educating these students and what is most important. And I know in the past that we've had discussions with our students around how being a good person comes before anything, even our academics, because it doesn't matter in the end. When you're an adult, if you're not a good person, then you're not really a great contribution to your society and your community. So anyone's capable of learning, but being a good person, being a good human should always come first. So these are some things that we're going to focus on. We have a new program, the BAR program, that we'll be implementing that will address some social emotional learning, and will also guide teachers and students in the right direction for that. Okay, just a couple more slides here. Effective communication to achieve our goals. So we discussed this a little bit beforehand. Communication with stakeholders is key to achieve our goals. We will utilize newsletters to keep families informed, and town hall meetings to provide an open forum for discussion and feedback. These strategies will help ensure that everyone is on the same page as we work toward our school goals. I think I'm going to also elaborate on that as well. I think it's also really important for our teachers and staff to be represented in there, and there will be opportunities throughout the year that surveys are done on specific topics and how things are going and how trainings are going, and different opportunities for teachers and staff to lend some insight on what professional development they are looking for to better meet the needs of their students this year, in reference to the two goals that we have. So finally, our call to action. So in conclusion, we must remain committed to our community's values and continue to work together as a school. Let's reflect on how we can individually contribute to creating an inclusive, supportive environment. I encourage everyone to actively participate in making our goals a reality for all of our students. It's going to really increase our morale and our culture, and our students' character is just going to really shine through when we all participate and we all get on the same bus to meet the same goals. So thank you for taking the time to being here with me, and I look forward to another great school year with all of you. Thank you.